Howdy. Howdy.
If you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection together? If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
Okay, getting ready. Getting ready to go with the flow. Actually, I'm just so actually this would be the thing that will take us up there, probably. However, it could become important. The thing is that I think I'm coming right here. Yeah, I'm coming right here. Seems like it is somewhere below. For which I guess we need to enter here. What? Wait. That's a guy. That's one of those guys. Oh. You're also one of those guys.
Give me some space.
By the way, I didn't even want to, but whatever. No. Ah, fuck. It really could have been like, okay, maybe not send Kinich accidentally into the water or off cliffs or anything. That would have been so freaking cool.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
I got him cornered. Shadow of the past. Mine to command.
Right here, sacrifice. We're there. Scared.
This is order.
Forever hold.
Solidify. Locked on. I got him cornered.
Really hit the freaking fucking
Excuse
thing.
me?
Alrighty, so that was underwhelming. However,
Is this really necessary?
yeah, kinda. However, I decided. Frick. I decided on the matter. Of course, if I'm not fucking up the microphone, then I'm fucking up the my earpiece. Everything has contact faults. And I hate it because I'm buying new things and they inherently tend to have that same problem. So this is the third microphone that all three of them. So I did not ever have a microphone without having contact problems. Not one. Not even like any other kind of microphones. So it's not just these big ones for streaming. Any other kind of microphones, and those were always shit, crap, whatever. The earpieces, those are different. The earphones, I had a few, but since smartphones came with their microphone headset type of things, and those have different ear jacks, plugs to use, and my old phone that I used as an MP3 player, basically, that couldn't use those type of plugs because the microphone fucked it up. So if I used a headset for it, then I didn't hear anything because the microphone used those channels basically. And since then I can only find these kind of earphones that are like low quality, because otherwise I would have to use headsets. And I don't want to use headsets. That's basically the thing, that I'm buying earphones, but I don't want to use headphones. I tried them. They are uncomfortable. Not like all the time, but it's like whenever I'm taking them off, I'm like, oh, fine, fucking. But with earphones, I have no problems. It's just, okay, I'm finished. But I don't like those kind of earphones, and there's the problem. I don't like those kind of earphones that goes into your ear. I like the old kind of things that can fall out from my ear. I don't mind the falling out. I use cable. I'm not using these Raycon and whatnot. Those are not for me. And yeah, if I want to order the good kind of earphones, I'm not saying that those are necessarily on the expensive side. It's more difficult to find one, but because I'm in Hungary, then those are usually at least I need to pay for them at least double the price because of the shipping. So again, I'm fucked. You didn't see my gesture for that, but yeah. I can tell you it was funny. I saw it. I mean, I didn't, just half of it because, you know, from the perspective, but I made the movement with the intention to make it funny. So I'm sure that it was, you know, because I was the one doing the movement. Freaking everything I touch accidentally. Oh. That came out wrong.
I'm not the friend to come to.
Oh
for words
yeah,
of comfort
I
and
decided on this thing. Yeah, I go for aesthetics at least, and definitely because I get Kinich, and she can be very well utilized with Kinich. Also, thought that Emily would be like the third wheel there, but I don't care about Emily. I don't know jack shit about her. I don't know her kit. I only used her in the trial when there was and I was like, okay, whatever. And I know that Dihia is convoluted as well, but at least I know that she goes very well with the character that I already have. So let's go.
name's Dia. I'm the merc you hired. So, what you got for me? A commission, a fight, armed escort? Whatever it is, you know where to find me.
Alright.
But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask.
Alright, so... Well, for her... At this point... but this will not stay like this. But at this point, she's going to get the Skyward Pride. However, it may not stay like... I mean, it probably won't stay like that. For right now, it's a weapon that is leveled up. Let's go in on artifact, and I think I can go for the gladiators here. I mean, just for a quick way to use it. I probably also have to level up. So I have to with the double crits. No, 3. A little bit more, but where was it? Here. Oh, okay. Alright, first was alright. I can go with that. Nah, had to ruin it. Okay, she's not going to be leveled all the way up at the beginning, for sure. Well, this one went all in the defense. That flood defense, that it has to be there. Otherwise... Also, like, it's basically the same thing. Where was it? Huh. What else? Let's see. Well, really? Okay, it went to crit. Oh, fuck you. Freaking whatever. Not that I have... I mean, I have options. It's more like at this point. Okay, what are we going for here? Talents or pyro, attack and max HP. So HP is all right. Attack and HP both works. Okay. So both attack and HP. Do I have HP double crit? Defense double crit, no, of course. Defense. HP. 2 HP. Both of them with defense. It's not even the third one missing. It's that both of them are with defense. Now this one is with attack. Okay, let's see. All right. I can live with that. Finally, like this was the, I don't know, 14th roll ish, and the first time we got it into crit rate. That is sad. I'm just saying. So here we need another, but we have a crit rate one here. With HP, so this one is actually very good for us. This is also with HP a little bit defense, but this is better. Okay, so here I can go for Pyro. So I have a pyro with the crit rate on it. Okay, so until freaking really had to confirm it because otherwise it wasn't good. Okay, so this is an already pyro. What the fuck? Previously... What? This was there previously. Oh, because this is crit rate. I think because I saw this before, and I only saw that energy recharge and elemental mastery. So it's okay. Then let's see this. It went into defense. It freaking went into freaking anything else. That's the fuck you, game. Really had to ruin it because one goes into defense. Any goes into anything. I'm not saying that it has to go to crit. It just don't go into freaking defense. Just don't. Go just once. Just once. But like every fucking time. It ruins every fucking freaking artifact that I have. Everything. I have so many like half done, half good ones. So many. And that's why I have so many of these like saved up, because these are all like okay, but it will go to the shit. It will go to the dump, into the pit. Fuck, crit damage. But I'm sure, I'm so fucking sure that I so need crit rate, probably. Yeah, more than half of it is the circlet. 31 of this is the circlet. Not even this one here. Pyro and crit rate. Okay, let's see. If we have anything. So this is also crit damage. Crit damage, crit damage. Crit damage. Crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. But this is cryo. So basically that was my only chance. All have the freaking defense. Always. The freaking defense is every fucking where. These don't even have the crit damage because the crit rate ones are prioritized up here, so there's no other chance. Let's see. Freaking fucking Don't fucking tell me that it couldn't go anywhere else. Just for good measure. But no, not a fucking crit rate. And I don't care if that's anybody gets annoyed because how many fucking I'm saying in one sentence. When this happens, I got it on camera. Code in 2K because I don't have 4K. For 4K, crit rate is needed. The defense doesn't allow me. But this is defense as well. I'm so done. Okay, I'm taking the one from Amber because why not? So it's no problem. But that's probably a set on Amber that is saved for something else. So there's probably a very well working Crimson Witch set on Amber. Not very well, but you know, like this. I should do it like this then. Whatever. That was so disappointing. So I'm out of words. The thing is that this stays on her until we get this one. Until then I think this one would work or this one would work. This one would work better. Because it's not stock. Okay. Level up. Okay, I will definitely need oh, but more of these as well. But this is not the time to go collecting. However, oh, wrong button. Well, just as expected. Okie doke. So the thing is, I changed the party here. Dia will come here.
Got a job for me?
I guess this is how it says. It would be like Kinish would be there and Dehia here, or Kachina will be there, but it's an off party anyways. Wouldn't really work. However, the thing is that I'm thinking that I can do two. I can do two.
Don't forget to stay hydrated.
Now the question is, can I do two with this party? Not even two, just one with this party.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Target acquired.
All right.
Oh, glory!
Solidify.
Drain down! Forever
Haha. So that didn't work.
Let's get it on!
I should have done this.
Stabilize.
I got him cornered.
Fucked it up again. So I thought that that thing would have stayed for longer on the ground.
This is order.
Now I thought that even though it is
Locked on.
so when it's invisible, then it barely takes any damage.
Claim these souls.
You asked for it. Yeah, look alive!
I got him cornered.
Well, not effective, but doesn't really have a problem with it. King. So next. Now I have tribe reputation rewards. But does it matter which tribe? How what? Incomplete. I know, but how much? 80. Okay. Alright, let's do. We'll take this thing. Next one is 800 away. But now... Now let's see the canopy. Hey, doctor. So here this happened. Which means if I use up here the third one, then I have this one. Okay. Which means if I go here, there's no 80%, but here I'm behind. That me? Oh, okay. I was way too quick to say that I am behind. No, I'm most ahead. Quickly, I wasn't far behind. So these are done, at least. So if the bounty... Oh, it doesn't tell. I think these were 120s. So it's 360. These have to be done 2 times. But if it's 360 for one tribe, actually it's 5 times. Yeah. So this week and next week 2, and the third one should be, and then I can finish this one. The third one should be for other tribe, but if I go for other tribe now and do like 2 weeks in a row, then I wouldn't reach the reputation level 4. However, in the meantime, there will be a new tribe. I think there will be a new tribe added in the next patch. But that still means that that we should do this now and here for this tribe. What is it? Wait, that's a building? So that's the door. Huh. Okie doke. Now I don't know if there are more of these. Okay, here I have a week to finish that. Oh, we also don't even know where we are able to fish. Have we found any fishing ponds? Even. Whatever. I'm here for more than half an hour and I haven't started the quest yet. Oh yeah, because I was scared that I need to enter. By the way, need to enter the underground. Lula. Ascend. Okay. So that's why why I am going back right now for a little bit. Works. Because I need to level her up for at least a little bit. And I know that it wasn't that music, but that's the music in my ears, huh? Is it in Google Stone Forest? That music, I think. Hey guy. I do better this time, I promise.
Solidify.
Ish.
Let's get it off!
Locked on.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Get back!
Look alive!
I got him cornered.
Ha.
Solidify.
This didn't go well. Okay.
Buckle up!
Bow before your king! The dead would blaze in dragonfire!
You know what?
This is order. Stabilize.
They're still here.
Look alive!
Locked on.
They're there. Got free. Yeah. Got free. Oh yeah, I ran into this one. Iridescent beams. These small defensive weapons are powered by disordered iridescent inscriptions and scattered throughout Natlan. Simply get close and touch their cores to shut them down. Ah, okay. So yeah. Send. $59. And we got a wish. And we have talents. So this is as far as we can go now. Because two more ascensions. One more ascension would take us to level 6. But for that I would need a lot of resin. Which is that I also need resin for the weekly bosses as well, so yeah. Maybe I take this slower than leveling up Kinich. It's not that important right now. It's just good enough that, so that I can utilize her. Utilize her skill better. Now, the thing is that eventually Kinich will need another weapon. Like, he's using this one also, but his crit rate is insane. So for him, the crit rate, it would be like 30 something below, so it would be like 68. Let's say 68, almost 70. So it would be almost alright. Oh, but still almost alright. And his crit rate goes way up with the constellations, so no problem there. Why I'm not switching the weapons right now is because they increase the all damage by 8%. That's okay, but elemental burst. So this is going for elemental burst. So that should be for somebody who's using elemental burst. Now that would mean that attacks against opponents with which less than 30% HP increase all party members attacked by blah blah blah, whatever. So Wolf's Gravestone would actually go well, and actually, why not? Let's just do this. Because this works on Diluc, but right now this works on me better. Attacks against opponents with less than 30 increase all party members attack. We leave this for now, but this will go on the here eventually, and the crit rate would be better. Actually, where are we now? This is not a bad ratio, but then I would go for the crit damage artifacts. That would change a lot. Now energy recharge is not good, and at the moment, at least. But she's like in the party for like 20 minutes, not even 15 minutes. So, but at least I'm using the Wolf's Gravestone finally. It fits her color palette very well. There we go. Let's start the thingy. Wasn't this where we met the lady? Because I read that one. I remember that. Nope, no lady. Or maybe the lady disappeared from outside? Who you be? Let me take a look around first. Oh.
Gather.
Whoa, that
Target acquired.
I never saw that. Oh, I so fucked it up. Like never. I didn't even check
Clear the area!
which character am I with.
Gloves off! Buckle up!
Locked
Now
up.
it will work.
Oh, you're done, Haha, you're so done.
Oh, chick, yeah. Okay, so really? So now I'm not starting the conversation where there was no introduction. Just one moment, Les. You seem rather strong. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, Pitine, what did you do to her? That wasn't some sort of invisible attack, was it? I didn't do anything. And this power doth the adaptai of Liu named Gusto, which is wind. Really? Gusto, what in tarnation is that? You're a braggart and a half, aren't you, lass? Okay, I like her style though. That was my back acting up. I've been stooping for a good long while, trying to observe that mechanism, and I stood up too fast. I can relate. Pretty sure a way to bring the pain is what it is. Pretty sure way to bring the pain is what it is. Oh, it's a pretty sure way to bring the pain is what it is. Okay. Used to be that it would only flare up when I trunk my back at a specific angle, but these days one careless move leaves me in a world of hurt for a good long while. That's like my life. My last 7 years, let's say. It happened with that. But I did my good measure of years prior to that led me to that suffering. So it's on me, mostly, let's say. And just so you know, it's pain o'clock right now, so try to understand this suffering at all, would ya? Pitune? And what about you two? I mean, your names? Paimon's Paimon, and this little Tepatisaurus here is Shellhead. I see. In that case, I guess I call myself... Call yourself? What are you gonna give us? Fake name? Well, a person's gotta be on their guard while on a walkabout, don't they? And here I was going to give you my love rival's name. A young one, she is. Oh, love rivals. Okay, young one she is. An energetic too, and worst of all, she's got a healthy back. Worst of all. But forget it. That would be an unfriendly competition. If you take my meaning, so have my real name instead, Chikia. Now, with that kind of introduction, people would assume, okay, then that is her real name, because she's like, yeah, I will give you that now. But probably that isn't. I mean, if they did have fun with the writing, then she will not be Chikia at the end. Roar. Hey, aren't you a cute little fella? You're calling my name, I know it. Anyway, you can call me Big Sis Chikia. Like everybody's Big Sis around here. Not on Chikia though. That one I forbid. Alright, Big Sis Chikia. Well, I could just call you Aunt only. That won't do at all. What, are you in your rebellious phase? I mean, you seem to be. No, that won't do. But I forgive you. This time. Anyway. Then, Big Sis Chikia. Why did you call out to us again? And isn't that a million more question? What would the person be aiming to do amidst naught but ruins? Why don't you answer, Pitune, my lass? Looking for someone to rob, perhaps spawning for a pleasant encounter? Well now, were you my type, I'd call that a good answer. Too bad for you, Big Sis here prefers the strapping sort. Either way, minus 10 points for getting it wrong. What I'm doing is treasure hunting. Wow, treasure. There you go, Paimon. Spared you the effort. Seriously, what are you? Some serial line thief? Okay, and Paimon's gotta say it anyway. Wow, treasure! Or you all sure do get along. Who knows? If I hadn't spent so much time tidying woven scrolls that my back gave out, I might have made some good friends myself. But then you took an arrow to the back. There's a pun there, or maybe just a joke, an inappropriate one, definitely. But I'm trying to figure out. Ah, moment's gone. Either way, I'm on the hunt for an elixir that can cure all injuries. I discovered in a secret scroll, same thing. You want in? As everyone knows, if the Masters of the Nightwind have anything aplenty, it's weapon artifacts recording stories of our past. We can split the elixir, should we find it. Okay, but the true issue here is my back pain. Walking from the hot springs down at the people thereof was exhausting enough, so I need able help for the next leg of my search. Yeah. I might look like this now, but I too was once a pretty lass who tried leaping ictomisaurs on the regular. So ictomisaurs will be a saurian in another region, I guess. Roar. Hey, I see you're interested in that treasure, eh, Shahad? That curiosity will be the root of future success, you know. Roar? An elixir that can cure all injuries, that sounds amazing. Let's go check it out then. I knew you'd be excited. Those unmoved by treasure can barely be called human. Why even the coldest-blooded saurians get fired up when they hear the word? Or exactly. Look at the pictures on these walls. We come to the right place. Now, according to the ancient scrolls, we need to continue onward. Let's get moving. Not too fast though. Gotta have some care for the wounded, and by wounded I mean me. Alright, fine, you little bitch. Tale of dreams plucked from fire. So, now that I decided to talk to the chick, I come here and oh, she's not here anymore. What happened? Fuck, I just took a look in the chamber and fucked it all up. Well, that was unexpected. Okay, so we have similar-ish symbols on the island here. That's not on the map, but it's there. There's a very tall, not building, but a peak, and on the side of it there are giant scribblings like this one. Okay, I guess we need to come this way. I mean that yellow circle makes me think that this is where we need to go. Is there any other option? Because there is something in here. No. Aha.
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it. Is this really necessary?
Oh. So there is a Kulus. But it's like on the other side. So at the end of this. Hey there, dudes.
Stabilize.
I got him cornered. Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Wait a second. Okay, that's not that thing that I was looking for. Just similar. Wait. Will those not attack me? Ah, I see you.
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
Is that Karian? Hmm. So these can do whatever they want inside lava. I get it. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do. But are there more? Maybe further up? Huh. Could I go up this? Seems not. But the door looks closed. Roar. Well, it had better be. I mean, an open door would mean that our path to the treasure is long gone. Huh, you do have a point there, Chikia. Chikia. Huh? To think that it was exactly as those woven scrolls and texts concerning them stated. What do you think? See that phlogiston engraving right there by the door? Roar. That's like, okay, I get it. Shellhead, cute and whatever, but to every sentence Shellhead has to roar, 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 because I want to give the immersion, but I am breaking it there. It's like I don't want to read roar every time. It could be like you know, like with passive, whatever. Her pronunciation was not pronunciation was. It's like that made sense. This doesn't. And after a roar, Paimon like depicts 2 lines of sentence or whatnot from one roar, because she understands it now. That's right. Like, you're a quick one, little fella. Sharp-eyed too. Researchers have said that saurian visual acuity differs by species. Okay. Saurians are generally further sighted than humans are, though from this distance, anyone from the tribe who isn't a visually impaired old lady could spot the phlogiston engraving. Okay. So the shining thing is what you call a phlogiston engraving, Chikia? Sorry, what engraving now? Oh, a phlogiston engraving. That's right, totally. Yeah, I'm with the traveler now. Your acting could use some work, although I'm not sure what sort of training could help you. Anyway, speaking of phlogiston, The origin of phlogiston engraving, narrowly speaking, comes from the days when Natlan was still ruled by a pirate dragon who caused humanity to exist only in primitive tribes. Now we are talking. Now finally we have lore. In those days, only the dragons could use phlogiston, but the sage of the stolen flame, Vashaklahun Ubakan, we heard about him, risked life and limb to steal a flaming seed of it from the great volcano. Now we know that seed can travel through time. Not just like how people are like appearing. The seed actually can get through time. What did they do from the great volcano? So what did they do with it? As such, humans began imitating the way dragons controlled the substance, creating a language by which humanity could exert that same control. This is the basis of modern Natlan's phlogiston usage. The result of that are phlogiston engravings, like the one you see before you right now. Magnificent, isn't it? It's still intact even after all these years, still visible to the naked eye. Roar. Alright, your turn, Pigeon. Yeah, very impressive, Chigia. I know, right? And that's why I took up the phlogiston usage tutor job, desired by few in the tribe. Desired by few, not... The compliments are just sublime. So not desired by many, desired by few in the tribe. Also, having someone to teach children soon to start using phlogiston about its history is essential. So the phlogiston engravings here is, as I said before, phlogiston engravings is also a language. It looks like a mere pattern, but those well versed in the art can understand the meaning therein. And as a scholar on the subject, I should only need a day to analyze these patterns. Wait, you're gonna take a whole day? Yeah, what about it? Now the pattern looks flat, sure, but every last hook and turn can redefine the meaning behind the phlogiston flow within. Wow, that's super complicated. Yep, phlogiston engraving scholarship is the most masterful field of study. So what if we just read the meaning directly using phlogiston? Directly? Well, you could certainly do that, but the meaning could, and I do mean could, contain some discrepancies. Wait, you can use phlogiston, but you're an outlander, aren't you? Well, I could do it the moment I arrived in Natlan. Really? I never knew that this was a thing. I mean, how could it? I mean, what a rarity. Quite expected of you, I suppose. Why? I mean, first you are flabbergasted, then quite expected of you. How is it expected? Anyway, this is a good opportunity to try to sense the phlogiston for yourself. Your hand stops a short distance from the phlogiston engraving. You feel the warmth in your body and slowly follow the patterns along the way. Then the meaning lights up in your mind like a dim star. If you wish to open this door, seek out an unveiling script. So, what's recorded on the engraving? It reads as follows. That is indeed what it says. Answers of this sort are pretty easy to verify, and in any case, this is a pretty classic theme. There should be an unveiling script, which is another engraving, by the way, somewhere around here, with which we can unlock this one. So the thing you just picked up along the way was actually an engraving script? Haha, what a luck. Roar. Well then, let's integrate the unveiling script into the engraving. Which is phlogiston engravings and unveiling scripts. Oh, that's what we hit with the guy. To Colos or Aquadash or a people of the spring sprint to split the script's power off. Okay. Okay, we have order of operations here. Nope, not this way. So here. Wait, I could just go up this way. Oh, so that's just simply where we came from. Okie doke. Now we do it. Investigate the ruin. Now also. This is not a line to. This is probably going to be an exit. Everything about you exudes vigor, young lass. Almost like, wait, what? How do you even do something like that anyway? Okay, so this is one of the teleports that I was expecting, so I'm nowhere closer to figure out where the last one could be. Trace or not tracing, investigate the mechanism in the center. You see the approach to shut down the iridescent beam, often collecting unveiling. Oh! That should be disabled. But, oh no, fuck. Paimon was just about to say that this place was getting hotter and deeper in Vigat. But she sure didn't expect this whole place to be filled with lava. Careful, Shahed, if you slip, that might just be the end of you. Roar. Now that you mention it, floaty little Paimon's the safest here. That's just one of the reasons Paimon's awesome, you know. They say that those whose heads get too big wind up floating away. Paimon's always floating away, but that didn't sound like a compliment. Oh? You're a real bright spark, Paimon, you know that. That didn't sound like a compliment either. Yeah, anyway, never mind all that. This is the thing we were looking for, right? It just looks like a clay ring with phlogiston patterning on it. Patterning. Do you think this one's valuable by any chance? Very much so. In fact, it's probably worth a large sum of mora. But its real worth lies in its ability to open the path to the upper sanctum, Hanampacha. You've seen the islands floating in the sky, haven't you? I mean, one in particular. You mean the ones above the lake? No, I mean, she probably does, but I didn't mean that one. No. That's right, we call those upper sanctum. due to the inaccessibility by either humans or saurians. Really? They say that the legendary elixir that heals all wounds can be found there, in fact. For people like us who are constantly in conflict, that is a pure land of peace, a utopia created by the very first human to use phlogiston. And now it's time for a question, class. What was the name of that sage who in the past stole the flaming seed of phlogiston shellhead? The Washa Uber Khan. Roar, roar, roar. Very enthusiastic, but I don't think I heard you right. Roar. Alright, now then, your turn, lass. What's your answer? Vashaklahun Ubakan. Very good, you memorized it after hearing it only once. I mean, we heard it before. Did you? I see great things in your future, I do. Anyway, we usually call him the Sage of the Stolen Flame, which is easier by far. Some also call him a madman or a lunatic, but I'd call those compliments as well. He did do some very impressive things regardless, after all. Sounds like madman or a lunatic. Okay. He stole the flaming phlogiston seed from the giant dragon and created the upper sanctum using that power before teaching it to everyone in the tribes. This is also, or so the ancient scrolls say, where humans first began practicing with phlogiston. And this special spirit door is a sort of trial. Activating this door will grant you access to the spirit way that leads to the upper sanctum. Roar? Well, I don't know what you're saying. Yes, that's where the treasure is. Legend has it that it is a gift given by the sage to those who pass the trial. It seems like something that people would, those people would think who are yet to finish the trial, because they would be like, oh, if I do this, then there will be some kind of reward. While the others are like, okay, we got here. This is our fortress now. Okay, let's put a reward here in case somebody else is coming, but we wouldn't want anybody else to come, and we will probably fight off those people. But if they manage to get through us, then let's put the reward there for them. They deserve it. So that's the story. What's the trial like then? Let me have a look. It's fine. I've seen the phlogiston engraving on this spirit door enough times to sear it into my memory. If you wish to open this path, seek 3 unveiling scripts. That's right, pretty much the same as before. We just need to find the 3 scripts this time. I mean, drawing info directly from phlogiston is impressive, but I'd personally put more stock in my graphic language comparisons. It seems like this spirit door already has an unveiling script embedded into it. See? A third of it has already been lit up. So we just need to find 2 more. Alright, my back's aching again. I wait for you here while you find those unveiling scripts, alright? This place is very dangerous, so keep your eyes peeled, lass. Okie doke. So there is... First of all, there is another of those assholes somewhere around. Oh. but those were up. I wouldn't be able to get up there with this guy.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
How did you get here?
10 points for agility.
There should be. Yo, Tanim, what up? Okay, that didn't work. Even here there is a way for this guy to just go up. Okay. Oh. Whatever. Worked. In my book it worked. Hey. I did the jump thingy there. Well, looks like we found something. Would I be able to? Oh, got it. And this is a spirit door, but it's not open yet. Where were you previously, guys? Where is it? Up there. Okay. Whatevs. Yeah, that was close. What are you trying to show me? Ah, okay. Not really complicated though.
Solidify!
Soon. There is the guy. Okay, so for that guy, I need to climb. Eesh. That didn't work. come on. Ha! Wait, that's what we are looking for. But what is this thing then? No! That almost killed me. Okay, so the question is, how if we can get up with this one? Basically, we probably can. There you are. Alright, now we found both the something something and something something. That was... It's telling me to go back, but what about this thing? You're going to just show me? Oh, just a chest. Okay. Here. So now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because this will take us away. Okay, I think we have everything. What? And now it all blows up. So, is this how a spirit veil looks when illuminated? The ancient Wawan scrolls said that when the dim path lights up, it will be like a bonfire being roused once more into a blaze, and they weren't exaggerating. Alright, you're back at last. You alright over there, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon's fine. And you, Shahid? Or... Well, still not getting you there, but it seems you're uninjured too. And finally, Pichide, I knew you'd be fine, lass. You've got a bright future ahead of you, after all. Some concern would have been nice all the same. Oh, that would be unnecessary. The only thing you need is the trust of others, and you should be proud of that. Seriously though, this place is frighteningly full of liquid phlogiston. I was concerned for a moment that you'd not come back. Couldn't have returned on my own power with this bad luck, after all. If you'd failed to return, I'd have turned into jerky over here, without ever having found that cure-all elixir. What's wrong, Chikia? What's with that sudden look? I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spot an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At that time, I thought swimming in liquid phlogiston madness. Reckoned it was some wild storyteller's yarn I did. Well, now that you think of it, those were probably those who failed. It was a warning to those attempting the trial. Oh. It's hard to imagine why anyone would draw that, but yeah, just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. No wonder, no wonder my friend gave me a pained look, like one looking at some emotionally warped humanoid monster when I told that story as a joke. We drifted apart thereafter. Gah, that was one of my only friends, you know. Anyway, never mind. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there instead. This whole friends business should start looking up once the Sage of the Stolen Flames gift returns with us in glory. And what's that gift supposed to be? The power of hypnosis? Come on, that's an awful definition of friendship. Well, broaden definitions and lower standards enough, and you too will find your friends as numerous as aphids in a field. Anyway, for the sake of friendship, actually screw that. We are doing this for the gift, for ourselves, and for, well, for selfish reasons anyway, because we deserve it all and more. Let's rock! Still, this is the first time I'm riding a spirit way. You'll dodge if I end up vomiting, won't you? Dodge. Uh-huh. Roar. But it's funny that this chick didn't use it yet. Alright, don't worry, you all. I'm just kidding. I like her humor, the unexpectedness in it. So this is the spirit way. That was quick. I wasn't expecting this experience. We took all this time to get to our destination. Whoop! If you ask me, the Pyro Archon should be placing this stuff everywhere. Have you never entered the spirit way before? Well, I've always lived within my tribe's bounds, and we have phlogiston. Still, I feel like these spirit ways are slightly more fun. Okay, because I guess I triggered the conversation, but I did not enter the spirit way yet. Yeah. So I could get a little bit more of that. Fortunately. Now we're getting out. Yeehaw! You ride the spirit way back to the surface. I mean, we did it. As expected, the spirit door below is connected to the one in these ruins, such that the passage may extend into the skies. The woven scrolls record rightly. I'm so proud of myself for believing them. Roar. Yes, and you're awesome for cooperating with me, Shellhead. What an adorable little fellow you are. How would you like to jump ship over to me, 3 square meals of 1 green fruit guaranteed. 1 for each meal is kinda sad, let's be real. Wow, we've got a poacher over here. Well, you miss every shot you don't take, you know? Ooh. Oh, I take that as a no then. To be so close, I'm getting a little envious. We were around when Shell had first opened his eyes. You didn't have a chance to start with. That's so that close, huh? That might make for a very painful goodbye if that time should come though. What the Alright, we're about to reach the upper sanctum, but let me take 5 real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. Has it always been that way? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. You know, you leave yourself open to tricks by constantly taking people so seriously. Now that part I don't mind. So at one point people have to be clear about what or how they are. What's the reality, basically? If anything, my back pains decreased mysteriously since meeting you. I wonder what that is. Is there something special about your body, and would that work with a piece of it of any size? Like, say, a thumb? Would you mind giving one to me? I'd give you mine in exchange. Wanna give it a shot? No thanks, that's scary. Huh? What a shame. Excuse you, it would be weirder if anyone agreed to that. Alright, just a bit longer, and the pain in my back should subside. And then we can lead to the upper sanctum together. Then let's leave to the upper sanctum together. Head to the upper sanctum together. Whoosh! I can't even look around. Pretty happy with how things have gone. Actually, I originally thought I just about to make it to the entrance. Now I can look around. It was all thanks to you, Les, and to think what a waste. Roar. Roar. What do you mean by sneaking out? Okay, so here's the thing. I left without telling my friends and family of the tribe. Oh, didn't you tell it before? Wait a sec, isn't that running something something? Woo! We're there. So this is the upper sanctum, huh? From down below you'd think it was all grey and empty up here. Or would have thought it would be like this. Indeed, it is said that the floating matter here is held together by the power of phlogiston, itself a highly vigorous energy source. I don't get the structure of this sentence. Whatever, it's a strange phenomenon, but that's the best way to understand it for now. This also explains not only why grass and flower grow above it, but also how it warms cold earth anew and ignites a conflagration of souls in the darkness. This is the phlogiston, won for us by the sage of the stolen flame, snatched from the very claws of the giant dragon. And speaking of which, that reminds me, when some people in the tribe lay eyes upon this upper sanctum, they have the nerve to doubt that mere human could create such floating islands through the power of phlogiston, thus concluding that the sage of the stolen flame must have been a kind of dragon too. Huh! Huh. Interesting. So it was inside the tribe. Or they actually believe that people are free to think what they want. I understand that changing the way other people think about the world can be nigh on impossible, but why if it doesn't drive me up a wall? Just because they couldn't do it themselves, they insist that anyone who could must have been a superhuman. I'd rather not hang around with people who have such a losing mentality. But still, that doesn't lure out the possibility. It didn't have to be a dragon, but it could be like a descender. Anyway, what about the treasures and the elixir? Given that's what we've come for, it doesn't look like there's much for us here. Roar? Hey, you didn't actually think this was going to be that simple, did you? We're being put to the test by the mad sage of the stolen flame, after all. If the ancient scrolls are right, we must find some mechanisms to activate, complete the final trial, and then reach the center of the upper sanctum, which is probably there. But I have no more idea than you as to what this so-called center is supposed to look like. Thinking back, I'm sure the images of the floating islands I've seen before were a bit different from what we're seeing now. But it's possible that as I've aged, even my memory, which I was once so proud of, is becoming unreliable. Anyway, seeing as we've come this far, let's rely on our intuition instead. So how are we going to activate these mechanisms? You should be able to activate them using phlogiston, just like phlogiston engravings. That's what's shown on in the scrolls anyhow. Apparently the phlogiston chisarists all over Natlan are based on the mechanisms here, making these mechanisms incredible relics in and of themselves. Well, as you've shown great promise so far. Here, time you went and gave it a try. Okie doke, so this one could be actually. I'm not sure. What the? But why am I? Why was that gone? And why was the rum gone? Okay. There's the floating thingy. Hmm.
One man's stone is another man's.
As if I knew that it was there, but I didn't.
Gather.
Let's get it on!
Right here.
How long did it take for this guy to fall down? Oh, because it's an air one. Okie dokie. Come in. Come in. Don't worry. We don't leave it there. So that would be the next island, but first we have this island. Huh? It disappeared after Pity Blah. Those that would receive the flame go to the monument where... Yep. And another one. Examine the iridescent inscription. Everything in due time. Okay, so what else? First of all, what the fuck is that? These give food? I can't hit that one. Okie doke. You got beach bomb. Oh, I'm stupid. Don't tell me. I know it by myself. Gone again. Roar. Those that would receive the flame complete trial to head to the something. But I guess I was right about this being the end point. Phew, this should be the last mechanism. This one's no different from the others, Chikia. Are you sure you haven't fallen for some kind of trick? Roar. Of course not. When it comes to deciphering ancient scrolls, I have great confidence. Some confidence. Well, a certain degree of confidence in my abilities. Your confidence is shrinking by the second. Help. Anyway, I'm fairly sure this isn't the last mechanism. She said that it was the last. If I remember rightly, it should be a larger and more complete. Floating islands. Young lass, irrespective of the great promise you've shown, no one will understand you unless you speak in full sentences. Oh yeah, and I agree with that. As for whether the treasure is real and the elixir really exists, well, you'll only know once you've given it a try. Roar. If it doesn't work this time, it will work the next. And if not here, then somewhere else. As long as you stay in the game, a miracle is bound to happen sooner or later. Your optimism truly knows no bounds. If we can motivate ourselves to keep trying, that will be a miracle in itself. We'll have none of that kind of negativity here. Okay, see, Shellhead's excited too. Come on then, Pitine. Use Phlogiston to activate the mechanism.
Rise!
Oh yeah, that was the Phlogiston usage. Okay, so we go... the iridescent inscription turned into the ball. Elixir can cure injuries. What? How did this happen? Okie doke. Whoosh. 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 Are we getting there? Are we there yet? Ah, it's gone again. It's odd. So the whole point of the trial was to get us to and but why? Could it be that this iridescent and something? Can't even look around. But oh yeah, okay. Hidden ahead. Raised in a deceiving Paimon, that is the center of the upper sanctum. So does that mean that the whole... It probably does. Why? Now I can take a look around. Go over to the stone tablet in the middle. Soon-ish. Plane of pure desolation, add that to the archive. Can I... Nope. So I can hit the small one as well, it's just not that easy. These guys are going to wake up, right? Okay. Not that important actually. So there's the arena. Oh, by the way. Ah, okay. This is the good kind of attacking. Well, I never a hidden island in the center of the upper sanctum. And there I was wondering why it looked so different from what I saw in the pictures. So my memory is fine after all. I wouldn't be in charge of looking after all those ancient woven scrolls if it wasn't. But apart from that even larger rock in the middle, there's nothing else here. Or could this giant rock itself be the sage's legendary gift? Or sorry. At this point, I'm genuinely stumped. In all the scrolls I've seen, when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should sense the spirit of the Sage of the Soul and Flame. As long as you've reached this place and by passing the trial, you're supposed to feel as if you are being called somehow. But I have no idea what that means in practice. I was under the impression that I'd be able to work that out once I got here, that I could... Looks like that was wishful thinking. Stretch out your hand, chosen of, reach out to me. This is the final trial. With this or something, then do you know what it means? Or you saw something? You saw something? Gracious me. So the one worthy of the gift was you after all, young lass. Paimon didn't see anything either. Weird. I saw a golden pattern. Roar. A golden pattern, you mean the same one you saw the first time you met Shellhead? Wait, Paimon thought you were just seeing things back there. Roar. Shellhead telling Paimon to look up lookup's no use. She can't see it. But seeing as you've said it's there, the tone sounds familiar too. It's definitely the same person that left that golden pattern before. So maybe the one that left it behind was the Sage of the Stolen Flame? What? You mean to say that you've previously been given a sign by the Sage of the Stolen Flame? I said you had a bright future ahead of you, lass, and what lies before you now, but a future also radiant? I knew you showed great promise. I wouldn't have taken a shine to you otherwise. So have you figured out how to receive the gift? Or, yes, I just have to reach out towards the giant stone tablet. Oh. My dudes.
Order guide you.
Oh, glory! None can compare.
Locked up.
Oh, you're done. You're so done.
I really hope that it's not like they will come back to life if they are not destroyed at the same time.
Target acquired.
You asked for it.
Ha. Oh, what's happening? It seems like nothing is happening. The water level has risen somewhat and the spring's now full of phlogiston. The water below my knees is warm and I can feel a warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely sensation. So the sage's gift wasn't an elixir that can cure all injuries, but rather the hot spring here. Paimon's not exactly surprised given the people of the springs aren't far off. Roar. Yeah, Shellhead's looking pretty cozy there. This isn't just an old hot spring, little floaty Paimon. Once a hero who has been chosen bathes in this spring, they'll be granted the power to wield phlogiston. Huh? Really? So what will happen if Paimon dives in? Good question. Yes, I think I know. You'd still be Paimon, just a soaking wet one. What? Paimon thought she might get to use phlogiston too and transform into some kind of super awesome Pyro Paimon. Pyro Paimon. Sadly, I think not, because you haven't been chosen. Wait a minute, Chikia. You knew that this hot spring would be the final gift, yet you claimed that you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries, and that you'd share it with us too? And there are so many types of injury in the world. How could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? Haha. Okay, so maybe this is the time when we will find out her real name. But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution to all our worries. Yes, I trick you this time, little Paimon, but when we make mistakes, we learn from them and take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome too? Huh? Okay, that actually kinda makes sense. So, have your injuries been cured? Have you learned how to use phlogiston? Even if I took a bath in a hot spring filled with phlogiston, I would still be unable to use it. In the past, so the ancient scrolls say, tribespeople who could not already wield phlogiston only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. So it hasn't had any effect at all. Wait, you're clearly from Natlan, but you can't use phlogiston? Or? Paimon, you know, these delayed responses of yours can be quite hurtful at critical moments like this. Yes, nearly everyone in Natlan can use phlogiston, but nearly is not all. When I was very young, I once suffered a great injury in connection with the abyss. It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in terrible health. I told you I could jump great distances with an ictomosaur on my back, but I'd be fooling you. Or ictomosaur? Ictomosaurs can float up and make themselves as light as a feather, so they don't weigh a thing. Huh. It may well be due to this injury that I am unable to use phlogiston. No matter what I try, I simply can't do it. I've wrecked my brains, pored over all kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as a virtually obsolete, I am well versed in analyzing phlogiston engraving through patterns. I put lots of effort into memorizing all the things, owning a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of our tribe the basics about phlogiston was also an opportunity to observe how they would discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. I know everything there is to know about phlogiston, and the more I understand, the more I owe of it I am. The more in awe of it I am. But the more awe I feel, the more regret and frustration I feel for not being able to wield it myself. It was all thanks to you that we were able to make it through all those trials. I understand that to learn skills from our ancestors, sacrifices must be made. But I simply don't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I can't use phlogiston. Cheeky, huh? Oh, it's alright. I came to terms with it a long time ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I'll find a way eventually. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Pitune, I know I keep saying it, but you have a fine future ahead of you, lass. Not only are you amazingly talented, but you're so kind as well. Unlike me, for whom everything seems to be set in place now, lass, I'm sure you'll have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. Pitune, young lass full of promise, wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth forever and always, and the same to you. I'm sure you'll achieve your aspirations. Even if there's no elixir that can cure all injuries, I'm sure you'll find an elixir that can cure your injuries. Roar. Thank you, Paimon Pitune, and last but not least, Sharhead. Your words have genuinely moved me. Pitune, really, I'm touched touched by what you've said, lass, because you're someone that people can count on. Alright, let me rest here a while longer. This hot springs mighty relaxing after all. I'll soak in here for a bit, then get back to poring through ancient scrolls for a cure. I soak here, okay. I might be in for a scolding for running off from home though. But just as you said, lass, I have to work hard to achieve my aspirations. Alright, so this is finished. What you saying? Oh, it's you, the young lass with the bright future ahead of her. What's up? Journey got you tired enough for a soak in the hot spring? Well, I haven't learned how to use phlogiston yet, but my back's no longer killing me as much as before. So at least it seems like the healing effect here is better than over at the people of the springs. Though I'm still a long way away from achieving my real goal, not having such a bad back thanks to this hot spring surely counts for about, say, 10%. Alright, so there's that. One would expect a giant chest around here. Or even two of them next to each other. On a female body, definitely on a female body. There you are.
I call dibs.
Okay, so we've been there and there. Probably there as well. But I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Ha ha ha. There has to be a little guy somewhere around here. Who knows? Maybe on the other side? Huh. Now that's interesting because what is what? Where are we? So where we are looking, it's that volcano. We haven't been there, but it's there. But we saw it as if it erupted. Can we even enter this one? Oh, there you are, little guy.
I call dibs.
Okay. Just call your dips as much as you want. 44. Hey, I have a wish. I will probably have another one pretty soon. So I guess that was below. Ah, okay. So these are up there. That small island, I think that was the small island where there was a luxury chest, but how could I be sure? That probably was it. Which makes me think that this is These are the finals of it. And that is what I was talking about, that there is this peak, because that island is not on the map. You can see this island, and that is this island. So we have an entire island system here that
The
we
desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything.
don't see.
What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
Okay, so first of all, here. Also, how many colors do we have? 21. So it's 7 still missing. Okay.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that...
Sorry, got short. Of course, nothing. No surprise
they'll
there.
be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Now, what I will do... This is the excavation. This is a key to somewhere. The shrine itself, and something started, but that was already done. Yeah, obsidian. These obsidian thingies are quite difficult. One of them I was able to finish, or two of them, because I remember that one something was very easy. In a way, like it felt like it was just a joke. Okay, we're going here, because that is. Probably there is another one. I don't know where. Whatever. We are going to check what this is. Yeah, creepy, yeah. I mean, we talked to her. It's just I was like, okay, I'm not getting in. Oh, it's a shellhead thingy again. Did you find something? We haven't found anything at all. Oh, okay. I guess that was easy. Is that ah, okay. So that's just So that's just the place where those little spirit thingies will go. One of them is here. Okay. Huh? Looks like a gadget used by some kind of mechanism. And then this is as well. Oh, that one. Okay. Then back here. I'm gonna figure it out, boys. Yep. Ah, sounds like something's activating. Aha.
Look alive!
I got him cornered.
But Kinich is strong. What the ball? Roar. This is the ball. It looks like a component or something. You like it? Roar. Though we didn't dig it up, since we did find it here, it might be something really valuable. Let's ask when we leave. Go back and ask Creepia. Oh, so that was the end of it? That was the end of it? We're already at the end of it?
Worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
And we're at the very beginning. How did it go? Sure, I had found this. Okay. Roar. Let me have a look. Not the most uncommon item, but still a rare find. It is very well preserved with clearly visible phlogiston flow patterns. Yes, would you be willing to part with it if I give you 10,000 more? Well, did we really find the priceless Saurian relic? Priceless? Paimon just knew that Shahead was awesome and would bring us good luck. No, this isn't nearly as precious as you seem to think. Were you to take it to association headquarters for appraisal, it would clock in at around 5,000 more at most. Paimon's not falling for that trick. If it's only worth 5,000, why are you willing to pay 10,000 for it? That's because of the unique patterns on it. I'm quite taken with them. Though it may not be that valuable in the eyes of others, I'm willing to pay a bit extra for it. You may call me eccentric, but you could also say it's just the nature of a collector. When you put it like that, Paimon gets you, and 10,000 is quite a lot compared to the entrance fee. So, shall we trade it in for 10,000? Bro. You don't seem too happy about that, Shahead. You wanna keep it for yourself? Rah. Well, you were the one who found it. Guess you wanna be a collector too, huh? Since Shahead doesn't want to sell, then we'll just have to keep it. Roar. Looks like you value Shahead for more than Mora. Naturally. He's our companion after all. But if we find something similar in the future... Thank you. But the collector's passion is as fickle as the tide. It raises suddenly as it might retreat. Perhaps I find myself obsessing over something else in the future, though I can't say what my new interests will be. Roar. Are you agreeing with her, Shahad? Oh, Paimon gets it. This must be the mutual respect and understanding shared by collectors. It is my honor to have been acknowledged by such a brilliant young Tepetisaurus. Still, even if we can't do business, that doesn't mean we can't be friends. Feel free to come find me if you ever want to talk about collecting. I won't keep you any longer, then good luck. Then that's done. Treasures and collectors. Do I need to leave this here? Have I ever been here? There are a lot of questions. I know that here there is a chest. That kinda on this side. I haven't been in the ancestral temple because I was expecting that that we will get there eventually. The shrine there, but if I get here. But there are no more main big quests, huh? Oh yeah. I have the here. Complete between pledge and forgettance. Well. Maybe that is what tells me that where to go. Okay, so there's 2 more teleport waypoints. And 1 shrine. 91, 78, 62, 70. Kinda how I expected it. What was said? What was the name of it? Where was I? Oh, I'm getting tired, it seems. It was here. Between pledge and forgettance.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off.
Find a way to communicate with the Yonkasaurus. Oh yeah, that's still there. Look for a jeweler's shop in the Children of Echoes. Your saurian companion gives you treasures. So none of these.
Don't let him get under your skin.
Ejector! Really?
Yeah, that one here. Let's see it from here, and I really hope that... Okay. I don't need to hope anymore because it's right there. Oh, you're snatching it either way. Fuck you. I don't wanna snatch it. Oh, fuck you, game. So it... either way it does it. Just wanted to get here. Huh.
Time for you to pay the price.
What the fuck? And how are you so freaking strong?
Target acquired.
It hit me 3 times and I'm like out of health. Oh yeah, by the way. I need this one. Was there something hidden? Nope. So I am here because do I need to go around? Yeah. Okay. Want to eat. You want to eat? Flat stomach, stomach so hot, I want to eat. What were you mumbling about just now? Grumble. Hey, could it be you're really hungry? A Saurian here all by itself and no master in sight, it probably isn't even able to find its own food. Come on, Pitineer, let's go help find it some food. Once it gets full and moves out of the way, the treasure will be all ours. What should we feed it though? Let Paimon think for a sec. Saurians here tend to eat a bit of everything, and Paimon isn't sure what Yunkasaurs eat. Looking at its color, it feels kinda like it should eat leaves and grass and that kind of thing. Let's find one of those and give it a try first. Hungry bellies tend not to be too picky. I mean, it exactly tends to be picky. I mean, we don't even remember now want to eat meaty food. What? Feed the Yunkasaur. Kinda, I kinda don't get it. Arrow, stomach rumbling. So I couldn't give it in Yunkasaur form. I get it now. Meaty food. That's what it said. Do I want to give raw meat? Okay. So let's give a ham. Yeah, sure looks good. It'll definitely like it. Roar. Youngster danced the food in front of it in a flash. You almost don't even manage to see just how the feat is accomplished. Look at the food. It's vanishing. Paimon, you've got competition. Just one serving doesn't seem to be enough. Hey, what are you trying to say? Paimon's a true gourmet. She is very particular about food and would never just chow down like that. How can you truly enjoy your food if you just vacuum it up? Still, maybe the poor thing was just starving. Poor fella. Let's give it another serving. Or does Shahid also want to eat? Let's feed this other sorpal first, and then we'll fix you up something delicious. The hungry Saurian eats everything you lay out in a single gob. You blink, as though the scene seemed to unfold twice. Okay, that should at least fill your tummy. Hey, wait a sec. How are you sitting down again? Is 2 servings not enough? Whoa, and just going to sleep right in front of the cave after eating? Doesn't seem remotely interested in getting out of the way either. What should we do, Pigeon? Paimon doesn't get this guy. Even if you wanna take a nap after eating, at least don't block the way. I don't think it ever agreed to get out of the way though. Definitely feels like we've been had. Roar. And it ate so much of our food too. I mean, whatever. Roar. Even Shahad can't stand to watch. Come on, Pigeon, we've gotta try and wake it up. I mean, I will wake it up. So snoring. Well, the Saurian sleeping unreasonably soundly. Guess it's a layabout on top of being a greedy guts. Okay, so we... Here it is. Talk to it again. Snoring. He's right. Just need block cave. Then can eat meaty food. Huh. The Yamkasaur falls into a deep sleep. It doesn't seem like you'll be able to wake it up. Huh. It won't wake up? Ah, so annoying. Do you think it's just pretending to be asleep? It doesn't seem to actually be asleep. And sleep talking though. You read the contents to the sleep talk. Are you saying it's intentionally blocking the way just to get food? Cheating people out of their grub? We fell for it hook, line and sinker. But if that's how things are, then we don't have to play nice. Let's just have Shahad tunnel over and get to the chest. Or if it's gonna take the low road, we can't be expected to play fair either. Get your Saurian companion to take away the treasure chest. Nope, that's not. Let's go. What the? Roar, roar. Hey, well done. Now let's see what goodies are hiding in the chest. Oh, there's nothing at all, just a note. Okay, as of writing this note, I have already been laid low by serious illness. Alas, via above, this too is my punishment. To accumulate wealth, I took advantage of all the information I had access to as a courier and cheated many people. In the end, after the incident happened, I lost my job as a courier, and all the more I swindled became restitution, and I even became gravely ill. Me, all I can say is that this punishment is agony. But even so, I still have things I can't get off my mind. And that is the Yamkasaur who never left my side, my companion. Alas, I do not have long to live. I stole this chest. It is regrettable, but I had no choice. All I could do was have it guard this empty chest. I hope that should the chest grab the attention of kind passers-by, they might feed my companion something happily won. That's enough. I know you must feel cheated right now. You might even be furious. You can insult me however you like, because I really am despicable bastard, rat skulking in the shadows of the sewers, scum that isn't fit for the tribe. But do not tear up this note, and do not move the chest. I beg of you. By the way, if you're willing, you can leave something in the chest, so that the next person to open it won't feel cheated. Both I and my Saurian will be most grateful to you. Oh, so the one who left the note was its actual master. So we weren't tricked by the Saurian, but by its master. Totally irresponsible. So those who eat too much are destined to be abandoned by their friends. Haha! Hey, don't even joke about things like that. Besides, the Saurian is innocent in all this. Maybe it's just waiting here for its master to return, which is why it refuses to move. Okay, anyway, it's not like we can just let it stay here tricking people out of their food. Let's go find the chief of the science of the canopy and tell him about this. You explain the situation to Waina, chief of the science of the canopy, and bring him over. Okay, that was quick. Oh dear, I had a hunch about this when you came looking for me. Who'd have thought that it was that scoundrel that left behind this creature? That scoundrel? Roar. He was one who did wrong. Then in fear of punishment left the tribe of his own accord. But I see no good in divulging the offender's name. Perhaps he himself was well aware that what he did was no good thing. See, he didn't even leave his name at the end of this letter. So his Saurian chose to join him. No, we cannot say that it chose to do so. Saurians are simply creatures that cannot easily distinguish right from wrong. Most of the time they simply follow their emotions and trust their companions. As I suspected, at the core he wasn't changed. Whatever small wits he employs towards devising tricks to deceive others, even his own Saurian. We will send people to feed this Yonkasaurus on a regular basis. It is a child of the tribe, after all. As for that scoundrel, it is a tragic ending indeed, but I refuse to sympathize with him. People should be held responsible for their actions. Waina, you're a hero. Okay, lies and promises. That is finished. So... well, I don't know. We've been traveling to Natlan for some time now, but we haven't turned up a single clue about the volcano. Shall we head over to the Children of Echoes and see if that oddball Manku made any progress? Between Pledge and Forgottens. That's what we were looking for. So that's a continuation of the previous one. Aha! I will have something to do tomorrow. That's cool. Because right now I'm going to finish this and return to it the next day. Well, that's 25, so nowhere near close to anything next. But that was cool.
Where do you want to go next?
That was a normal.
Like to see Liue's tourist spots.
The main thing here, what we learned today, again, is that there are those who know and who live by the rules of not just Tawat, but the entire world. But there's a they have a good reason to not tell everybody, so not everybody knows what is going on, but those who know it, they find it better if they keep their silence. I mean, no, certain people, Zhongli is one of them who does that, but he is even obligated by a contract to do so. I really think that Venti is not obligated, and he keeps the truth on his own accord. But I think these two know everything, and they are, because they were talking a little, but they probably are kind of an opposite, especially if Zhongli is a dragon. Because then they were at one point on the opposite sides. It's just, what was really, because I don't believe for a second how it happened that Venti became an Archon. Because it was just a small wisp, and I think that wisp is how like Paimon is the form of the primordial one, or Guboy as the stove as the small version of the stove god, because their memory changes a lot. And I think Istaroth was defeated, became that wisp, and that wisp became Venti. So now he identifies more as Venti, but Istaroth is there. Those powers are there, and I think Venti is the one who set everything in motion, the one who made us be awake. And probably Paimon as well. I really think it's very strange that nobody addresses Paimon other than interesting floaty thing. It's not like, oh, okay, what is this? Never saw anything like it. And also, our presence is like always, like everybody who we meet. Just take a look. Everybody who we meet, they like us. So there's the Wanderer was the only one, but the Wanderer even was a puppet to do so. And then even he came around. So all these guys, regardless if they are enemies. And I think that will be the case with Tsaritsa as well. I think that was even the surprise face on the Unknown God, the Heavenly Principles, when she trapped us. Okay, whatever. This is the end for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.